Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. I hope you've all been well. Today we're giving a little pepper seedlings their new home. And if you've been growing peppers from seed like we have, this is the most exciting stage, transplanting day. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how we move pepper seedlings into the garden or how we keep them strong through transplant shock, as well as our weekly care routine to keep them thriving all season. Most gardeners lose half their seedlings at this stage, but with just a few simple tricks, you can make every transplant a success. So let's talk about when to transplant pepper seedling. Timing is everything with peppers. You will know they're ready to move when these three things happen. Number one, each seedling has at least 4 to 6 true leaves. Number two, the stem feels firm, not floppy. And lastly, number three, the roots are gently filling the pot without circling too tightly. Also, make sure the weather is warm enough because peppers love heat. Wait until night temperatures stay above 15 Celsius and always harden them off first by putting them outside for a few hours each day over a week. Never rush this step. Peppers hate sudden changes. Just let them adjust to outdoor life regularly. Also, let's talk about preparing the planting area because this is really important because while the seedlings get used to the air, we prepare their new home. Peppers need rich, well-draining soil, not heavy clay or not pure sand. So this is what we do. We mix 2 parts compost, 1 part either cocoa peat or aged straw, and 1 part garden soil. Then we add a handful of crushed eggshells and a sprinkle of slow-release organic fertilizer. What this does is it gives them a boost of calcium and micronutrients. This really helps to prevent leaf curl and weak stems later on. And this mix mimics tropical soil. It's loose, it's fertile, and it's full of life. Peppers will reward you with thicker stems and early blossoms. Now let's get planting. We start by watering the seedlings in their tray first. This keeps the roots hydrated during the transplant process. Then, using a trowel, we dig a small hole deep enough for the root ball to sit level with the soil. If the seedlings is leggy, we plant it slightly deeper in order to support the stem. After gently removing the plant from its pot, we loosen the roots slightly and then we place it in the hole. Press the soil gently but firmly around it, no air pockets. Each plant should have at least 30 centimeters of safe space between them. This really helps to allow air circulation as well as root growth. And once it's done, we water it again, this time with a seaweed solution to help reduce shock and stimulate root growth. Never transplant in the heat of the day. Early morning or late afternoon is best. And this one step, watering with seaweed, can make the difference between wilted leaves and wonderful growth the next morning. So let's talk about post-transplant care. And the first week after transplanting is really important. You need to keep the soil evenly moist, not soggy, and you need to protect young plants from harsh wind or sun. And if it's really hot, we just simply shade them with a light garden mesh for a few days. What this does is it helps them to adjust without burning or wilting. After about 10 days, you'll notice new leaves appearing, and this is your sign that you've officially been successful in the transplanting process. So let's talk about the watering routine. We just simply water every 2 to 3 days early in the morning. Once established, we switch to a deep watering once a week to encourage strong root systems. Let's talk about feeding and growing strong pepper plants. So after about first 2 weeks, we start to light feed them every 10 days. So here's my go-to pepper fertilizer tip. You need 1 tablespoon of fish emulsion, 1 teaspoon of molasses, as well as 5 liters of water. What this mix does is it boosts both fruit development and leaf development without burning the roots. Once flowering starts, we add a banana peel tea for potassium, and this encourages bigger, juicier peppers. And most people feed peppers too early or too much. This is where they go wrong here. Gentle consisting always works and always beats strong and random feeding. Let's talk about the ongoing care, the maintenance, the tracking, because as peppers grow taller, we prune off the lower leaves touching the soil. This prevents fungal issues. Then we add small stakes to support the plant once they start flowering. And if you are growing them in pots, we just grow them right into the ground. But if you're growing them in the pots, it's important to rotate them weekly to get even sunlight on all sides. And by now, your peppers should look strong, glossy, and ready to thrive. Mine usually start producing buds at around week 6 after transplanting. And that's when I know all the early effort has paid off. Now watch for tiny aphids under the leaves. These are really common. What we do is we use a neem oil spray once a week. This keeps them under control naturally. And there you go, my full routine for transplanting and caring for pepper seedlings naturally and effortlessly as well. It's simple, organic, and it works every single season. If this video has helped you in any way, if you want new information, give it a thumbs up, share it with another gardener who's growing peppers this year, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have an amazing day. All the best.